to alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
You're listening to 3 Guys in a 12-Pack.
Why do you drink ice-cold beer?
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
With your host, Dean Daniel.
I want you to give me a fresh beer. You serious?
Now!
Michael Bradshaw.
I'm gonna go build my own theme park with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the park.
And
Now let's get Joe Beer nipping at my liver, huh?
Tony Goldtrap.
You're a pimple on society's ass and you'll never amount to anything.
All right, we are back with the 5th episode of 3 Guys in a 12-Pack.
You know, remember what our podcast is?
I'm Michael Bradshaw, Dean Danley,
What's up?
Greg the neighbor,
Greg the neighbor.
Steve
Scarborough here.
Greg the neighbor.
Bradshaw's brother Tyler.
That's me. Feeling like $1 million.
Yeah.
Look like $1 billion.
You look like $1 billion. You do look like $1 billion.
$1 billion?
Oh yeah. $1 billion.
That's a lot. Five. That's a, I don't know, man.
5.
Yeah, you got a little bit closer.
These guys are okay. That's a better mic.
That's because
That's
you don't
awesome.
have the best mic tonight.
I'm probably going to
I
start
know.
the show because I have the sweetest mic at the table.
I wish you would have got the one that had the orange and the blue on it, so that he could just be like, "I got the sweetest mic over here, but it's orange and blue." You know what I mean?
I mean, it's blue.
It is blue.
We
That's
could
why
say
I
it's
was going with
Kentucky.
orange.
Ooh, that's even worse.
I know.
Florida.
That's so
I don't
close to
know.
where you don't like.
I'd rather root for Kentucky.
I actually would too. Yeah, absolutely.
I'd probably go with Kentucky over Tennessee anyway.
I don't know. People from Kentucky are super weird though.
They are the weirdest. Like literally, like you can drive through like 5 counties in Kentucky and not be able to buy beer in any of them.
I'm pretty sure Kentucky
that
invented the
Bible Belt
waff
thing?
beater.
It absolutely is. The
Yeah.
They did.
Once you hit Virginia, well, from Virginia to Maryland, messes everything up.
Oh,
You know-
well, our hometown, like we can't buy liquor. Like we have to drive like what to Rome County or Anderson County.
You know, I think that's why they call them Bible thumpers, because if you walk in, going to buy what you're doing, thumping your Bible, you probably are okay. As long as you're thumping your Bible, you're good, right?
Yeah, probably.
Isn't that why they're called Bible thumpers?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like you'd get away with buying whatever you needed to buy, you know, as long as you're thumping your Bible.
Buy a 12-pack and a bottle of liquor and...
Yeah, because you're thumping your Bible. You're a Bible thumper. You're good, right?
Hey, tell me, are we going?
Yeah,
Okay, but you were like looking like
that's
you
why I
like,
introduced everybody and
Tony's
everything.
like, dude, Tony's being weird. He's like looking at switches and stuff.
Unfortunately, our other co-host
You gotta
here,
Yeah, he's
like
weird.
this.
He's a
You gotta
sound
board
guy.
like
It's
this,
so
you gotta
weird.
do other
Yeah,
crap.
you don't, who needs those?
he doesn't have headphones on tonight, so he's not really.
He's the only one with
You know,
headphones. I can't hear
And
myself.
I don't even
either,
know
so-
why I'm wearing them right now because this isn't
It's
Oh,
not
is it
There you
recording.
go.
This
Take it
isn't
off.
worth
Take
it.
it off,
Does
bud.
it sound good?
the only time I can hear right now is if I play something through the computer to
So
the
you
board.
can't hear any
Yeah.
of this?
So no,
I couldn't hear anything.
Really?
But I could see the
How do you know
levels,
we're even on?
So
Fucking A.
because
I thought-
I could see it recording.
I thought you went to
Oh.
college, Tony.
No, it was not a college. I got a certificate.
Cracker
Still.
Jack box.
Certified.
Certifications cost money though.
Oh yeah, it was like
Seriously.
Yeah, dude.
man, that was like a $3 box of cereal you had to rip that thing off of.
No, he went through like
They
5
do
boxes of
cost
cereal
money.
to find the right one.
Yeah, and it's
Son of a
not
bitch.
one box anymore. They make you buy like 10, and then you have to
Mail it.
save
It's like
everything.
collect them all.
The original receipt, you know, and mail all that in. 10 weeks later, it might be in the mail if the mailman doesn't open up your letter
Yeah,
and take it from
that's
you.
if you actually have plans to use it. That is. But tonight, you know, we talked about already.
Dean's mom. Oh, I'm just kidding.
You know, not necessarily
No,
Dean's
not
mom,
We're not gonna do
but,
that anymore.
but we have that thing tomorrow
I mean,
I'd
with
go
my
that
mom
far.
and all that. You know what I mean?
We're not gonna talk about it anymore. Like,
I mean, we have that thing tomorrow.
I mean, what tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, your mom's coming.
No, the water slide.
What?
Yeah, don't you remember?
No.
My mom personally invited you to a water slide party tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm there, dude.
Yeah.
Bradshaw thought that meant something else.
Yeah, I know you did.
I did.
That's why I didn't want to go any farther into instructions.
Water slide.
Like, dude, if you don't get it yet, you're not gonna get it.
He can't help it. But no, what we were actually talking about, besides my mom, is we were talking about police brutality. We've mentioned this a few times on the show before. But you know, one of us actually went through an episode.
By one of us, we mean Dean.
Yes, Dean. Dean went through an episode. Yeah.
Specifically, Dean. He says one.
More specifically, me.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, you just say me.
I've had an encounter with police brutality myself, and I'd like to actually talk about it. You know, I feel like they did. I think that I was violated a little bit.
Okay.
Let me just tell you from the top. Okay. Let me give you a little backstory on the issue.
You weren't on the top?
No, I wasn't on the top. I was most definitely on the bottom, okay? In case there is any questions about what the bottom and top means. Yes, there was definitely crying afterwards. Yeah, in there. So
is that what you told the cops? Oh yeah, in there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm so glad you did that.
Okay,
man.
so
I'm so glad you did that.
So at some point in time last week, there was.
That's what Dean told the cops.
There was a time where.
Same time next week.
Yes, there was a same time next week type of incident where the police were called. Okay, and so Tampa's finest and Hillsborough County Sheriff's finest showed up to my dwelling.
Both of them?
I actually do believe it was both of them. If I can recall, there was 2 Chargers, and both of them were different. One was blue and black. One was green and yellow. So I do believe that is Sheriff and and Tampa's finest.
They must have changed jurisdiction.
Lines. I think that when you dial 911, when you're on the border here, when you dial 911, you get whichever one is available first. And whenever both of them show up at the same time, it's a case of whoever's in charge.
Give each other a rub and tug, yeah.
So basically, they both showed up, and
a party you don't like.
So it's really late.
It's always a party.
It's really late. I had just gotten
Dean's
home.
mom in the back of a car.
Probably let's just say 3:00 in the morning, because 3:00 in the morning sounds pretty good. Okay, so 3:00 in the morning.
I'm sleeping at 3:00 in the morning, dude.
Nothing good happens.
That's exactly what I was doing at 3:00 in the morning. Believe it or not,
really good night. I'm sleeping at 3:00.
Believe it or not, I'm sleeping at 3:00 in the morning. At this specific night at 3:00 in the morning, got a knock. A knock on the door. No, there was definitely a knock. Oh, and it was raining.
It's like a friggin'
and it was raining on top of that.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
like,
know,
what's worse than a boop?
it was a knock.
It's a
to say the
out
least.
Of your drawers, bang.
Oh, absolutely. So currently, right now, I have some people staying with me. I have some family staying with me. So the family lets them in. Okay.
Shame on you.
They don't.
Family.
But see, they don't understand at this time, and they just woke up just like anybody else. And it's raining, so they're trying to be nice to, the Hillsborough County Sheriffs and the, Tampa finest, okay? And they're doing the right thing. They're letting them in, which should be any other time you would let Tampa's finest and Hillsborough County Sheriff's finest into your dwelling.
No.
Even though it's not 3:00 in the morning.
Fuck that shit.
Let him tell the story.
You can stand outside my door in hail, sleet, and snow. Before I let you in my house.
That's not the way this podcast works.
As long as you guys understand that his name is Greg the Neighbor, okay? Greg the Neighbor.
Do not come to my house. Uninvited, police.
Okay, so they're in the house, and of course, me being myself the way that I am, I saw them at 3-something in the morning, and of course, I overreacted a little bit. I said, "Hey, what are you doing in my house? Get out of my house. You don't belong in my house. I've got 8 kids in the house right now."
That's a normal reaction.
And of course, they decided that wasn't the greatest response they were looking for. And I'm not going to say that they had an attitude to begin with, but they weren't exactly happy with my attitude.
Right.
So they took it the wrong way, and one of them was a little aggressive. He didn't like the way that I was speaking, but with me being the eloquent person that I am, I talked him into, he needed some information. I said, "Okay, let's go outside and I'll give you the information you need." So I got him outside. I gave him the information that I needed, and I thought that was it. I'm done. You guys got what you want. I'm leaving. So I walked from my steps into the house. I made it 3 steps into my stairs, and apparently my shirt, 3 out of 5 actually.
Okay, 5.
I made it halfway up my steps. And apparently my shirt might have brushed one of the officers, and guess what? That brushed, I'm serious, brushed the officer right there. That is aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, and yes, that is a felony, and that will ruin your life for the rest of your life. You will not be able to get a job because you aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer because you walked into your house and accidentally brushed his t-shirt with yours.
It's a good thing you already have a job. A good job.
It is a good thing.
It is a very good
It's a good thing you already have a job.
And not only after this, okay, because this officer got so pissed off, he threw me against my trailer, against my home.
This is a good thing I sleep like
and
a rock.
Threatened.
Because I live next to you and I didn't hear a damn thing.
Threatened to take me to jail for aggravated assault on a Leo right then and there. Right then and there, without me even touching him. I never touched him, but that's not what it counts for. The counts is how they felt.
I would have asked him if he changed his tampon.
That would have got me in jail.
Probably.
And yeah, absolutely. And I couldn't go to jail. I couldn't go to jail. So I stopped.
It's like a Tuesday or Wednesday?
This was a Saturday. It was a Saturday night.
It was last Saturday.
Yeah,
okay.
it was Saturday night.
Literally last Saturday night.
Nice.
And so they're at my door, okay? They're trying to arrest me. They got my arms behind my back. And then my cousin who's staying with me, he grabs me. He pulls me inside through the police officers trying to yank me down the stairs.
He's a big tough guy.
That's the reason that I'm not in jail right now. Because they didn't arrest me. And so I called and made a complaint because I was like, hey, I didn't hit this guy. What are you talking about? Why should I be getting aggravated assault on a Leo? And you know what happens? They send a lieutenant to my house within 5 minutes. And this guy's trying to arrest me. Within 5 minutes, he's trying to arrest me. He's telling me if I want to make a formal complaint, he's taking me to jail right now. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like blackmail.
That is some big time BS.
Extortion.
Extortion.
There you go. Extortion.
I don't understand what extortion is, but when a lieutenant tells me that if I want to tell my story, that I'm going to jail, or if that's extortion, then that's what it is. Extortion. That is some BS.
Definition of extortion.
He's probably coming back after he hears this. He's like, I told you not to tell.
I hope he actually listens to it. I really do. I hope he listens to it. Because this is bullshit. How can you... I don't have a record. I've never been arrested. I was arrested once when I was 17, but the whole charges were dropped. Because one, I was a kid.
Because
number
that
one.
sheep did not
okay, and somebody
tell
else
on
took
you.
the rap for it, number 2. Okay, so there's just no way that there's any reason for them to act that way to me because I'm not an aggressive person. I'm about to be 34 years old, okay? I have never done any jail time or prison time for that matter. Why would you act that way towards somebody when you know?
34, maybe you should grow up, Dean.
Apparently. Because apparently I'm some kind of vicious criminal that if I even say a word, I'm automatically aggressive and I'm shoulder checking somebody. And this cop literally...
for this cop to do that.
And
they came out, so somebody's going to jail.
And in the police report, Greg, listen. This cop said I shoulder checked him.
Did he take a step back?
Absolutely not. He took a step forward so that I actually touched him.
Are you gonna say a prayer, Bradshaw, for Dean?
Because my shit's
or
fried.
no, because he didn't go to jail. He didn't go to jail.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not sitting in jail. So you don't have
Hashtag
to
white
pray.
privilege. Because if I was black, I'd be dead. I'm just saying that right now. And we all know that because if I was black, I would be dead. With that cop, I believe that to be true.
Probably.
Yeah,
You would
I
at
believe
least
that
got
to be
tased and pepper
100%
sprayed
true.
and an arm broken.
Kills everybody.
Don't tase me, bro.
I'm not resisting.
And I just wanted to take a moment of silence for all the people that have been slain from police brutality. We do have beer, actually.
We need beer.
We got Fireball.
Thank you for all the families who have been dealing with police brutality. We all understand that there is a problem, and we've been very vocal.
General consensus.
Fuck the police.
And we've been very vocal. Not that we're against the police, because we're not.
No, when
Because police
do
brutality
their
is
job
way out of
the right
hand.
way.
Literally, their job says to protect and serve.
When do you need to attack the citizens?
Every time I hear
Ever.
protect and serve or protect and serve, I always think of fucking Transformers. What is it, like attack and enslave or some shit they put on the side of that?
Oh, yeah.
I always think of that.
I forgot about that. That's very true.
That is pretty good, actually. That is really good.
So I didn't catch. Why was they at your door in the first place, though?
Oh,
Was it like a wrong number
there's
or
a story
something?
with this.
Chopped
Okay,
in?
Absolutely
like I
wrong
said-
number, wrong place, wrong time. Don't
Like I
knock
said,
again.
we were at the bar. Okay, you already know about that. We were at the bar. So my female guest that I have. Okay, so my fiance, my girlfriend, my soon-to-be wife.
Your Rock of
we
Gibraltar.
were, yeah, exactly. My
Right.
rock.
Fiancés now?
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, we were engaged.
When have you been
before.
that long
Don't talk
together?
that way to my fiancé.
Okay, so we had a little spat at some point in time that night. Okay, and
Bonafide.
I took her to her mom's because I didn't want it to go any further. So I decided, you sleep at your mom's tonight, I'll sleep at the house tonight. Well, we won't fight. Well, she decided that it was her idea that she lives
We're
here
gonna
too,
fight.
which she is. It's her right. She lives here. I can't really kick her out without evicting her.
Without
which
a
is
black
which
eye
is
or
true.
two.
But she called the police and she said, I want an escort to my house.
To this abode?
Yeah,
Humble abode?
to this humble abode, exactly. And they gave her
So humble.
an escort to
It
this.
is your domicile.
20
Yes,
kids.
this
on the
domicile.
wall,
Breaking Bad.
beating down the door.
So that's exactly what they did. They escorted her to this domicile. And before they got here, or before she got here, they got here. And so, of course, they're trying to investigate because she's not here. They want to investigate, which I understand. It's part of their job, but their investigational skills just happen to be impeding my comfort.
Well, sometimes you get to go
At 3 in the morning.
Current
Oh,
sleep
absolutely.
cycle.
Should have just let it ride. They'd have been kicking down your door, though.
Inspector,
Yeah, whoever inspector was.
When they would have told me, well, it's raining outside, we want to come in, and I'd have been like, well, be all right. Shit floats.
That's true. 100%.
So my grandma used to tell me.
And that's why you gotta flush the toilet.
Whoops.
That is pretty bad. Oh God.
So Dean got fucked up by the police.
Yeah, so his
Fuck the
he
police,
is
apparently.
currently
That is not
applying
necessarily
lotion to his rectum.
Yeah.
It
Most
will
definitely.
it will
To
be
this
better.
point,
It
he's
will
like
be better
walking
though.
around weird. It's bad. Like we're like, Dean, why are you limping? He's like, man, it's my butthole from the motherfucking police.
I mean, literally. I mean, I'm still applying whatever I can get to make the pain stop.
Did you at least give them a cigarette and a Gatorade? I bet they were pretty wore out after raping
I
your
tried to
ass.
smoke a cigarette myself,
Dean looks
and the
like
guy told me to put it out.
Dean looks like the kind of person that wouldn't even have the goddamn common courtesy to give a man a reach around.
He would.
And I didn't.
No, I didn't. I didn't receive. He didn't receive one. He didn't give one. There's a lot of bullshit. Is what happened.
That is pretty bad.
It's really damn bad. Hell of a damn story. And the thing of the matter is, the police think they're fucking hot shit, and honestly, we pay their goddamn wages.
Well, it's not so much that we pay their wages.
We absolutely pay their
Well, if
fucking
you
wages.
pay
Every
taxes,
time
you
buy
pay their
something,
wages.
Every time you pay anything, like it doesn't matter. Like you pay taxes, you pay their fucking wages, and literally their job. It says on the goddamn badge, protect and to serve.
They are enforcers of the law, not interpreters of the law. That is a
Not
judge's job.
at
All you do is enforce the law, and 90% of these cops don't know what the law they're enforcing means.
Oh no, and I absolutely agree with him right now.
They are still also citizens, which they tend to forget that.
They do. No,
They are
absolutely.
citizens.
I absolutely agree with that.
They are not federally funded, therefore they are not part of an army per se. They are peacekeepers. That's what they were originally made to be. Which let's be honest here too. A lot of it that's brought on the way that they act now too is that people are too fucking stupid to be able to talk to each other. Let's say Greg and Dean had a problem with between their house with garbage or whatever, and instead of
That fucking fish tank out your yard, dude. You're like Sanford and Son.
My bad, dude. My bad.
and instead of something just like that, instead of them being able to be like, hey man, that fish tank, it's not really supposed to be there. Can you do something about it? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to take care of it.
The what?
Fucking logs, dude.
That's the park, though, man. You can't blame that on that guy.
But then Greg will say something to Dean about the fish tank, and Dean will be like, well, fuck you, and then Dean will go get his gun and shoot Greg.
No, I wouldn't shoot
I don't
Greg.
think that'll happen.
I hope not. There'll be a
No,
lot
I
of
like
popping
Greg.
off
Greg's an alright guy.
unnecessarily.
Adults don't understand how to adult anymore.
Because they're not adults.
That's because the parents didn't prepare
They're not adults.
today's
But
adults
it's
to be
not just-
adults.
But it's not.
There you
your
go.
average
Unfortunately.
adults just shooting other adults though. It's cops shooting people.
It's people
Yeah,
shooting
I'm
people
not
as well.
Justifying
Right
that,
through their
but
head.
you can only deal with stupid for so long.
You know what fucking matter? Then you don't should take the job.
True.
Right.
You should take the fucking job.
True.
Then. If you can't fucking handle the fucking pressure, get the fucking heat.
Get out of the kitchen.
If your first
Is that why Dean's mom kicks you out of her bed?
every single time. Man, every single time. I mean, I always get mine.
You can't handle that heat, Bubba.
It's like I was trying to say.
Bradshaw can't handle that heat during, before, and after.
If your first choice is a peacekeeper, has to be violence, and you're not a peacekeeper.
Yeah.
That is the exact opposite of peacekeeper.
Thank you.
And my little brother's girlfriend Hannah, she is actually being our bartender right now, and she's being fantastic.
She is a
Awesome
fantastic
job bringing
bartender.
beers and Fireball.
She's doing a very good job.
There's a beer
She's
right
on
now
it.
that I opened it.
My wife would just be bitching why is there people in the house.
Well, this isn't our house, so
It's a step up.
Hey, my girl's at work right now,
We're
so
on vacation, so
maybe when she gets here, she might bitch about the same thing.
I mean, but she picks up.
Mine was bitching, why are you leaving the house this
She
late?
picks up
You
quick.
never really
though.
know.
I mean,
Next door, shut up.
she picks up quick though. She comes to other people's houses and starts tending bar. I mean, come on now, that's a keeper.
Trained her good, you right?
Yeah, as a keeper, dude.
I only had to smack her
sure.
in the back of the
Bring
head
on that
once
thing,
today.
go somewhere else.
We didn't say that.
No.
We didn't say training at all.
You gotta smack him in the back of the head.
Thank you,
It doesn't
Hannah.
leave marks.
Yeah, in the back of the head,
She's
there's
just a good
no
person.
marks left. Right, that's a good spot.
I'm usually the one getting smacked in the back of the head though.
Damn, dude.
You
I
know.
just
We didn't
lost my
say that at
drink,
all.
so.
Hey, Dean didn't say that. That was
Yeah, for what's worth, Dean didn't
your
say that.
brother-in-law. So
Yeah, exactly.
I
That was
didn't say
all
it.
Bradshaw.
I did not say train at all.
that was bad, Shaw, baby,
Oh, God damn.
with that little slick comment. Oh yeah,
Drinky drinks.
we do have those on deck.
You know, I did want to talk about the Tebow situation. Did anybody else see that Tebow thing going on?
I'm gonna lie, man. I watch him swing a baseball bat, and he has a pretty decent fucking.
He did look bad. I don't know jack shit about baseball. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I
we
mean,
all
the
know
swing
that
did
Tebow's an
look.
athlete.
He is an athlete. Literally that's what I was gonna say next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And a virgin.
I doubt he's a virgin still. I doubt
Yeah,
it.
how
I don't
could
know.
he be? Like,
I mean, how
if
many
he
women?
is, fuck him.
Seriously.
Fuck him. Like, oh yeah, I'm waiting for God to fuck his pussy.
I think he's just waiting until he gets married to the right
Seriously,
one.
I'm not going to
I
talk
know.
about
Goddamn, man.
Tebow's sexuality because I don't even want to know. Okay, because that man has had more thrown at him than I'll probably ever for the rest of my life. So,
44 virgins.
I mean, right? What? Get yourself.
but the man's an athlete, dude. The man is an athlete.
I heard he got raped.
Making fun of him.
I heard he was raped after they won that national
Did you
championship.
guys,
He got
hear
drugged.
about his
So he's not a
baseball
virgin.
stats?
Baseball
Did you guys hear about his baseball stats? That kid in 3 years in high school batted over 50% at the plate in high school.
Yeah, it's 700 batting average.
Over 50%. 700% of the time, 70% of the time,
fairly easy
he's
in
gonna get
high
on base.
school.
His on base percentage
Well, your
was
batting
70%.
average- Your batting average.
Your batting average is different than your on base percentage.
Okay,
Because
his-
if you
his-
get
his
walked or
batting
hit,
average was
that
over
counts as
50,
being on
and
base.
his on base percentage was over 70.
All I know
Or
is
vice
he gives
versa.
my brother-in-law
So
a chubby.
he had a 700. He had a 700 over like on base percentage, and then he had probably like a 500 batting percentage.
Oh, he's so great.
Whatever the stats are,
Because
the dude's
errors
got
count.
skill.
Like, errors don't count.
The dude's an athlete. He's got skill.
Oh, I'm
and
not
he's-
saying that at all. I'm
You
saying the guy
can't
needs to get
discount him
fucking
from
laid.
any sport.
Fuck some fucking pussy. Quit being a little bitch like.
How do you
You
know
what?
he hasn't been doing it the whole time?
I guarantee you right now, if he got some pussy,
God doesn't want you to get fucking laid after everything he's fucking done for him. This guy fucking goes on missions. He fucking spreads the good word everywhere.
You know where the word God
Send the
came
guy
from?
some fucking pussy.
Actually, we're not going to talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
that on there.
Maybe you should stop spreading the word and start spreading some legs.
No fucking shit, man.
No shit.
Get some fucking, put the P in some B, man. That's all I'm saying.
With the what?
It is about
What?
time for
Put the P
him.
in some B.
Excuse me.
I mean,
Smell it over here.
so crude.
Appreciate it.
so crude.
Sometimes it happens that way. You just can't help it. Like,
Was
you
that
say something,
lasagna?
it just-
What is the title of? What is the name of this podcast?
3 guys in the 12-pack.
There you go. That's what happens. You start drinking, you start burping.
You do start burning.
You know, in China, where I work,
You work in China?
That's my mic. What the hell?
Quit working in China, dude. It's
Yeah,
weird.
you work in China. You got a long ass commute.
I
You're working
long
it
ass
just
commute.
I get oh I'm not your mom. Oh, is that like a double burn?
I think it
Is that a
was-
double? No.
No,
Oh,
we have different moms.
I'm not your dad. Oh, but
Took him twice, but he got it.
Different moms and different dads. Are y'all really freaking brothers?
We're stepbrothers.
Technically, we're not blood related, but
There you go.
but
All
this
white
guy
people look alike to
idolizes
me,
me,
so-
so
For each other, y'all are
so that's what
They
he
do kinda
says.
look alike, too.
Oh, a lot of people look alike.
All white
He's got
people
like
look
a-
alike, you know.
He's got like a really scraggly beard. This man has a fucking massive.
I mean, I shaved like 5 minutes ago, like right before I got here.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Good idea.
Okay, 5 weeks ago you just said he had a massive beard. That's not a massive beard.
I trimmed mine up just yesterday, and it looked like a hammer at the bottom. I was like, I gotta take this off.
No, I'm pretty brush.
I got a pretty nice beard below the belt right now. I mean,
It was big
you know.
for a while. He cut it off.
I'll leave that alone.
Hey, she'll vouch. She'll vouch. I got a pretty nice beard below the belt right now.
This thing is huge.
Making it white.
It's not really that big. No, not the junk.
Yeah,
The
you know,
bush.
that's the
More
one that I
cushion
don't
for the
talk
push.
about, because that's the one that I trim, because that's the one that I don't want to be tickling the face.
That's not a beard on
This is
Bradshaw's
okay to
face.
tickle the
That's
face.
I had to
Because you
trim
put
this
this one in
thing.
other places. That one you don't put in other places.
Right. I had to trim this thing
The other
because
place
I
you
was
don't
actually
want
pushing
that.
hair
Exactly.
into
You don't
it.
want that to tickle there.
oh wow.
We're old
Wow.
school, man.
Most
We're
of
old
them,
school.
I was pushing hair into
We're
it.
old
Tickle
school.
there.
Bitches
This
dig
one you trim
They
because
do. Bitches
you know.
dig beards.
They love it when it gets pushed in there. You should have grabbed a lime, bro.
I mean, I like your mom's butthole.
I'm
man.
okay with it,
But you.
but
You put the
I
lime
don't-
in the coconut.
exactly what he said.
Hey,
I guess put the lime in the Corona.
I'm
you
in the
know.
Corona.
But anyways, what we're saying about the bush.
For men, you don't want it to tickle her
Well,
face if you want
with
to
beards, you
do
know,
something with it, you know?
Bradshaw over there
All
doesn't have a
good. Who
beard.
wants a
That's
beard?
just
Who
a
wants a
shock
beard,
absorber
right?
for a
I like
high-speed
that, You know
cocksucker.
what I mean?
I've been planning on shaving, but you know, I'm on vacation.
For a while.
But you gotta.
The last time I heard that, he was changing the wheel on his covered wagon, you know.
Tyler, you gotta grow a beard before you can trim.
I was talking about below the belt. We're still on that, you know.
We're still on that.
I don't see that. So.
Greg's like, your cock's not on the table, so
It's
I can't
not.
fucking see
Just
it.
so you know, you don't need to put.
I mean, I
it
gotta
out
use his
here.
bathroom in a minute, and you
I had to run.
come observe.
No, we're coming up on break
you just
time.
put your
but
We actually are.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
all
I'm surprised
have.
you don't have a camera out here
ladders
watching
we
our
have to
retarded
drain.
asses.
Right, yeah. Well, hey, well,
You need
the
to
bitch-
up this game up, Tony.
Yeah.
You need to
Eventually
up the game
it's
and put a camera out here for us, dude.
Eventually, yes.
So we can
eventually
watch
it's
all our
coming.
retarded asses.
I only have so much money.
Well, obviously, I'll invest.
Right?
But then it stops being
Four or five of
radio,
us here.
you know. And
Well, it's a podcast. It's not radio.
It's all stop being radio at this point.
Podcast
I
is
mean, come
way
on.
different.
Look, look, our best bet.
I don't even know what
It's
the
a
hell
lot
a
like
podcast
radio.
is.
It's a lot like
He's got the
radio.
board
right
like
now.
a radio.
I mean,
It's called a
exactly like
webcast after
radio.
that, right?
But there's radio stations that do webcasts
Yeah,
they broadcast.
Right.
We don't,
So
we
what
don't
would
They
be the
do.
difference for us?
This was a podcast.
There's
As far
a
as we
camera
go.
wired up.
No, because it's a difference on his end because he's the one actually
Doing the technical shit. Yeah. he's doing
We're
the
talking
technical
about
shit.
Tony's end.
I'd have to get stuff over here.
You'd have to download a new app.
Okay, just because you like Tony's end more than I do,
I mean, YouTube
doesn't
does
mean
have
you
a
have
live
to touch his
streaming.
end.
You're the one munched on it,
Facebook
don't
does
you?
too.
So,
Now that I know too much shit about.
break.
We're gonna take this one to break.
Yep.
We will be back.
3 guys in a 12 pack.
Yeah. I would fucking tell him.
And we're back.
Fucking asshole. Clean your fucking shit up. Jesus.
3 guys in a 12 pack. Welcome back.
Hey!
We're discussing godparents.
Godparents is actually a good thing to talk about right
now.
now.
Word for is goddamn parents.
That's every parent is a goddamn parent.
I just want to let this be known that if you've got good friends, just remember that your friends will, regardless of whatever happens, if you've got good friends, they'll step up and they'll take care of business regardless of what happens.
Good friends don't just step up; they step up.
Up. Not just once, but they'll do it for you. They'll be there for you.
Just don't die, and you won't have to worry about godparents.
But in case you ever do,
in case you do fucking die,
you know,
sucks to be that kid.
You know, you got good friends to take care of
watch
business.
after your shit, and by shit I mean sometimes that includes kids. And honestly, like as much as I appreciate Dean's trust in me, whew, I'll take it.
But don't fucking die, Dean, because I don't want it.
Don't fucking die, Dean.
I mean, hold on. Before this ever becomes let me just explain to you
This is
how
my
this
job
could ever.
as a godparent. My job is to make sure you don't fucking die, so I have to be a godparent.
I will create you a goddamn kidney with a freaking.
I'll pull every organ out of my body before I have to watch your kids.
Before this ever becomes a passable option.
I really hope Alex.
Not only do my parents have to die.
If
okay,
they do die,
but
Abby
me
and Alex, I'm absolutely okay with
and
it.
the women that I'm with, okay,
so let's say,
and then her
kids,
mom, and then probably not her dad.
Dude, you're like fourth
because
string,
her dad
to sweat it. You'll never play.
But still, I'm there.
You're on the bench. You are on the bench.
You are on the bench, actually.
But like, you're like
At least
fourth
you got
string.
nominated.
Don't worry about it.
But you are like 6th or 7th string.
Somebody salty.
You're like bat and eighth in the order, homie. Okay.
I would have at least liked to get nominated.
Dude,
You know,
I tell my brother-in-law all the time.
I don't want to win the award, but I would at least like to sit there and be like, Bradshaw won it. Oh, hey, and do the little clap. You know.
I tell my brother-in-law all the time, bro. I have great kids. I really do. I tell my brother-in-law all the time. Do not die. Great, not grand. I tell my brother-in-law all the time. Do not die, because I don't want your little bastards.
That's terrible.
They're great kids. I mean, I love them. They're my nieces and nephews, but they're little assholes. They really are. They're some bad fucking kids.
Actually, Dean has some pretty good kids. Like I wouldn't. Actually
My kids are
even
really
think
good.
twice of
It's all
kids in their
parenting.
house.
It is all
I wouldn't have
parenting.
to raise them. Like they've already been raised. Like they're like I wouldn't.
There's a
have to
lack of parenting in America today, and
My
that's a big
younger sister
problem.
would rather
is
yell
definitely-
at her kids until she's
No, I don't
blue in the
believe that
face
at
and
all.
whack them
No,
one
I
time.
believe that is the truth.
Just fucking whack them one
Yeah.
time and they'll
I
learn.
know. I think that's always been a thing. It only has anything to do with the time.
No, that has not always
I
been
don't
a
know.
thing. That's always been a thing since we've had a racial war.
There's no certain way to raise your baby. Everybody's different.
That is true.
Get. See.
Put a
That's
mic
what
on
I'm
her.
saying.
Put a mic on her. You got the mommy voice in here.
I think somebody just said something, but I couldn't hear you. Could you get closer to the mic?
I said that there is no certain way to raise your kid. Every kid is different.
But if you beat them all differently, they all listen.
Different size of switch.
You beat them all the same, they all listen.
Just for disclosure, we don't beat kids.
No,
We
absolutely
don't
not.
do that.
You might, I do.
Maybe Greg does, but
Well, we wouldn't talk
fucking
about
Greg.
it.
You know, I think if you beat them once or twice, they learn. They stop misbehaving. You don't have to beat them anymore after that.
I think you just need to draw a line.
Do you have to beat them again to make sure they don't go to school and tell anybody?
Don't tell nobody.
You can't show marks.
In
You
sixth
don't want
grade, I
anybody-
went to school with a
God damn it.
handprint
That
on my
kid's gonna-
face.
That kid's gonna grow up to be a police officer and extort people like Dean.
Seriously. Thank you, Greg, for creating another person like me.
Greg
20
is
years
just
from now.
Not a
raising
person like you,
tomorrow's
a person
police
who
force.
extort a person like you.
This is my job to just Raise tomorrow's police force.
Where's my drink, fucking spotter?
I'm all pumped up on Mountain Dew.
Come at you like a spider monkey, Jim.
And I'm still violated.
No, I honestly I don't beat my kids. My kids are awesome. They really are great.
We did. So it must have been a bad reference.
No, it's
Just
good
saying.
fellas.
It was still kind of funny.
Good fellas.
I saw that movie. That was a good movie.
Where's my fucking drink, spotter?
I don't know.
Who said it? Pesci?
That guy.
Definitely didn't see that movie.
Are you guys talking about Ricky Bobby?
Absolutely.
Hell no.
I'm on fire, Ricky Bobby.
There we go.
It was not Talladega Nights.
Hey, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Tough love, and that's what we're talking about here. We've been talking about some tough love, and disciplining kids and whatnot. And
I'm just not gonna do that. 'Cause I'm pretty bad at it.
Don't you say that word, Ricky Bobby.
That's why
These colors don't run.
I'm too heavy-handed. That's why I
These
don't.
colors don't run.
I think if you yell at them good enough and you give them an angry face, they listen until
Well,
they hit like teenager age.
I'm gonna depend on.
My kids
big
aren't bad.
and bearded.
Mine aren't bad. Mine are great.
I can look.
My son's a little.
You're not that
fucking
big.
motherfucker like me. He's too much
Oh,
like me.
6'1",
Yeah, but he's not a teenager yet, is he?
6'1",
He's close.
12?
30 pounds.
Maybe 12.
you got to
Specimen.
strike a respectful fair into them quick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Especially
Quick.
a boy.
Like I got my daughter quick. My son, I didn't.
No, my son-
And I think I finally did that.
You ain't finally do shit.
But
Yeah, it's definitely something.
Finally
he
did
doesn't
your
want to
mom.
talk about. 'Cause all I had to do was mention
Yeah.
it.
Really?
And
Oh,
last
it's not.
Tuesday.
sucked.
Eh,
Had to tie a board to my ass to keep from falling through.
Whew, son of a bitch. Thankfully you did that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, such as therefore.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Salam.
So they're making lingerie for men.
Mangeries.
Mangerie.
Mangerie.
Dean's gonna buy it.
What am I gonna buy it for?
I don't know, man.
Your mom?
I feel like
It's mangerie. You can't buy it for your mom.
What am I
Have you
gonna
seen
do
Dean's
with
mom?
I really need to leave the mom joke in the cabinet.
I
What
would,
am I
I
gonna
would
do
be
with
against
mangerie?
trying
Bruce
it.
riding Dean all night.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with mangerie? Seriously.
Take it off.
Oh.
Say that right in the
What do you
mic.
do with any lingerie? You take it off when you're ready.
I don't know. I've never worn lingerie, so I'm not really sure what it's for.
I haven't either, but
I don't know why either. I don't
like
understand
Greg.
it.
Greg's like, I'm not against it though. Like,
I'll try it.
if my chick likes
I don't-
it, I'm on
I thought that
board
was
with it.
going down.
Ain't right.
I'll do whatever the hell
No?
gets it ready. Shit.
Oh.
One of the things you could do, I guess.
Hey, if it gets me in,
Right? If it's wet when I go in. She ain't
it
screaming
should be
when-
wet when you go in. Don't go in dry. Don't go in dry.
That's not.
I always spit on it at least.
I just got the worst visual ever. Like, just like him, like, dude,
Don't be visualizing
coming
it.
in, coming in. I'm coming in hot.
I'm coming in hot.
I'm like the challenger, but I'm not gonna blow up.
Oh.
But it's all on fire, baby.
Come on, that was pretty good. Come on, I knew you. I'm like Tony's the only one that appreciates that.
Yeah, I'm hot for teacher.
Coming in hot.
No, I want to teach the things.
That's horrible.
That's pretty bad.
That's horrible. Yeah,
Hell, it's a couple years. It's not too soon.
It's like it's been like 10 years. It's like
Longer than that. That was back in the 80s, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Late 80s?
Before I was born, and I was born in '85, so it's
Yeah, that was late 80s. No, Challenger was
It
not.
was like 95.
no.
The
Hell
Challenger
no.
growing up?
Challenger was.
That was
Don't make
definitely
me Google
80s.
this shit,
Pretty
dude.
sure.
Google solves any argument.
Oh yeah, no.
Not
Seriously.
not every argument.
Every argument will shut
can't
you
say
the fuck
every.
up. With
Sometimes you gotta
No,
dig
seriously,
deep.
GTS.
No.
Google that shit.
A lot of shit on the
It's
internet
like a
is
thing.
When
False,
was
though.
the
We're
Challenger
having an
blowed
argument
up?
GTS.
like,
Google that shit.
1986.
My
January
bad.
28th, 1986 was the day when 7 U.S. astronauts died when their shuttle exploded 73 seconds
Shut the
after
fuck up,
launch.
Google. 86.
NB.
30 years.
Okay, so I was 1.
You were one off.
I I wasn't even born yet. Either way. You guys.
So how are you gonna argue the fact?
I'm not.
You weren't even born yet.
Argue some facts you weren't born in.
You know, I don't argue your mom's facts. It doesn't matter.
I don't like her no way, so it's all good.
Damn. I don't even know.
No way, anyhow.
So, well,
Such as
Greg
therefore.
doesn't care about his mom, so we can't talk about her.
Hey, I mean,
Dean loves his mom real.
We love Dean's mom. Like literally, like everything we say. Like,
She makes the best burnt biscuits out of everybody.
and I'm okay with that.
The best
so.
burnt biscuits.
If they ain't burnt on the bottom, they don't taste right anymore now. She got us like
We're going to
coaxed
the
into
barbecue
that.
tomorrow. Are you going?
Yeah, my kids already are excited.
RSVP,
Yeah.
Are you drinking?
They
They
RSVP.
already told me that I was going. Not heavily.
Oh wow.
If you don't drink heavily, you're not drinking.
Then I guess I won't be drinking.
What?
But I will indulge.
We'll have to push you to the heavily mark.
We'll see. You alright, Dean?
Yeah.
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 Dean, get in here.
You meditating over there?
Really bad.
Oh,
I wonder why.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking hold this shit for at
Once
least
you start
15
drinking,
minutes.
when you start drinking
Seriously.
Probably not
at
even
8 o'clock
15
in the
minutes.
morning, you get
You
that
got 3.5 minutes, buddy. You can do it.
Seriously.
Push
Yeah,
it to the limit.
That's what I'm
Is that all we
working
got
on.
left? Is like freaking 3.5 fucking minutes?
Till our next break.
Sweet.
So what are we going to talk about
Podcasts
there?
are cool.
Can we just talk about how great
fucking
podcasts
seriously.
are?
Huh?
Can we just talk about how great podcasts are right now?
I don't think that's what we're talking about.
my
Like,
fucking
you know what
first
podcasts
podcast.
are
I don't know what the
pretty
fucking
goddamn
podcast
great.
is, so I'm here.
They're great because all you have to do is show up and talk on a mic. You don't have all the behind the scenes headache that I get to deal with. But that's okay.
Oh my God, he's complaining already.
No, see, I
Jesus
appreciate the work that
Christ.
you go through.
Like, if we ever
You know.
start making money off this thing, he's gonna be like,
You're the man with the
I
laptop.
think I should get like the mountain share of it because I edited this fucking stuff.
That's your Tennessee voice.
Hey, that's fair.
It is with his
You gotta make it Florida voice.
At least he didn't say.
You got to put on your jorts and wear your Crocs.
Yeah, thank God. That
I was
hasn't
singing
come
right
up
now,
yet.
my
But
goddamn-
yeah, we know you
bring it up
would.
right now. I was singing right now.
Oh God.
We already brought it up.
You motherfucker.
Can you do it like Eric Cartman? Can you sing Rocky Top like Eric Cartman?
I don't know. Let me look at that.
No, you suck.
Rocky
Top will always be home sweet home to me.
Harder than I am. Who was closer?
He is. He's better than
He's
you.
pretty
dude.
good at Carmen.
He is.
My Cartman is better than yours. So piss off.
Respect my authority.
Respect my authority.
Well,
He is pretty good, dude.
you know what?
Dude, was that Cartman?
I
Yeah,
haven't
that was
seen
Cartman. Oh my God, Cartman's got a podcast.
This motherfucker has hit every voice there is in the show.
Mr. Hyatt. Anywho,
Sexual harassment. Panda.
it's Big Gay Al. I'm super. Thanks for asking.
That's actually pretty decent.
Apparently, if you go through Starbucks and you use a... How can I word this?
Don't. You know what? Don't.
If you use a Big Gay Al voice, how's that?
That was actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or a voice with homosexual tendencies. That should work too. Tendencies.
We gotta cut that down.
No.
No, that's not getting cut out. But anyways, if you're offended, I'm sorry. Anywho,
Honestly,
but
Quit sucking dick.
I don't know what that tastes like, and nor will I ever will. But if you go through Starbucks and you use a Big Gay Al voice,
It tastes like a cock meat sandwich.
they will automatically give you
Minus the
low-fat
bread.
milk in your coffee. Yup.
like breast
Why?
milk.
Yeah. Because apparently, I guess that's the going rate with
Seriously?
that genre.
The
They
going-
stereotype in the
You always just
drive-through
said the going rate.
to the tune of
Sorry.
Instantly, if they think you're homosexual, you get low fat milk.
to the tune of. How's that? How's that, Mr. FCC?
I have yet to
Will
be
that work?
at a Starbucks. I couldn't tell you.
No, I buy my coffee at the gas
If my
station.
wife doesn't make it in the morning and hawk a loogie in it, it doesn't taste right.
Oh, sorry.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Coffee.
I hate Starbucks. Just black coffee. Oh, it's nasty and bitter.
Really?
Yes.
The best coffee. Who? Woggles.
Woggles?
I'm not gonna lie. Waffle House has pretty damn good stuff.
Waffle House does have good coffee. Hell yeah.
Just like
Yeah, dude, it's a gas station.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I drink my coffee is black.
Waffle House coffee.
So.
That's at all.
Where the hell
They
is
have
that
really
from?
good
I guess it's Tennessee. You don't have them.
Hell no, we don't have a Weigel.
Wawa.
We have a Wawa.
All right, we're gonna go ahead, go to break, so Dean doesn't turn yellow, and so he can pee. We'll be right back. You're listening to 3 Guys in a 12-Pack. All right, we're back from break.
He's okay, by the way.
3 Guys in a 12-Pack. Down a man right now. Dean didn't make it through the podcast.
I think he ended up in the shower. And it's running.
No, he's in the tub. Not the shower.
He's sitting in the tub with the shower running.
He's just taking his own homemade jacuzzi.
But when you're laying down, it becomes the tub. It's not the shower anymore.
No, even if it's just smacking you in the face, you're in the tub.
If you're not standing in the shower,
you're in the tub.
I guess so. This is the same difference to me. He's definitely in there, and I was gonna
He's out of commission.
To pull the knob up so it become a shower, but he did it before I could even get there. I was like, well, damn it, I can't even be an asshole now.
Are we gonna bust a
You
marker
just
out?
walked in and on him naked.
It's just gonna wash right off. You
No,
know,
we
he's
can't,
in the tub.
You don't bust a marker at his own fucking house.
I guess,
Dude.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Pay for this house,
I'm surprised you didn't bust one out on me
What a
at your
great
house,
guy.
but
I don't do that.
What a great guy.
It's his
I just wanted
house.
to point
He
that
could
out.
have. By
No, I'm
rules, I
serious.
guess.
I really don't
Was
do
you
that,
serious?
though.
I was serious.
Oh, I thought you was being sarcastic.
No, I'm just being a dick to be a dick. You know.
Is there any other reason to be a dick?
No. No.
Guess not.
Why not just be a dick?
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you might be just pissed off about something, or you might just be like 80 years old.
You know, I don't like I don't like being
If you're an
asshole, like,
80-year-old dick,
you deserve it.
You know.
you are like a master dick.
You're a
He's
master.
you're just like 80 years old and you still just think you're fucking better than everybody, and you're just like, I'm just gonna be a fucking dick.
Get off
Even if
my
you don't think you're-
lawn.
just like, even if you don't think
You
you're better
couldn't
than
hang
anybody,
with me
just
when I
fuck
was
you.
20.
You're-
Like wearing
You
the
know.
hat that says like old fuck. Yeah, I'm here to look at her ass and roll around on this goddamn wheelchair because I paid for it in Vietnam.
There you go.
Oh, that reminds me.
My God,
That reminds me.
Wow.
You can pass it around.
Oh, wow.
We're looking at a picture right
I
now.
thought it was Freddy Krueger with the sweater on at first, but
It's way
Just
better.
read the sweater.
you gotta get me one of those when I get old.
Oh yeah.
It
Just
is
can't wait to
really
get
an
old just so
guy
I can wear that.
with a checkered fedora with a white sweatshirt that says "Big Dick is back in town." That is great. That is
fucking
great.
Parties.
He partied hard back
Bro,
in
he
his day.
parties.
He still parties.
Now if he pulls a sweater,
I didn't party when I was younger, but now I'm partying.
if he pulls that sweater down a little bit lower, does it say to stay?
That would be funnier.
You know, we're just gonna have to track this guy. We're gonna have to ask him ourselves.
I think you can only pull that shirt off if you own land, though.
That is a big thing.
I don't think
it
that
is.
fucking
Yeah, I
matters at
feel like
all.
you can't. Like, you can be an old asshole, and you deserve it.
You've worked your ass off to be an asshole. That too.
Mm-hmm.
But you absolutely, I guess, gained it. I don't think it's
You can only be an ass.
You've worked
if you
for
own
it.
land and you're
You've
80 years
worked
old.
long enough to be a dick. You've earned it. Yeah.
Isn't that racist?
No, but you're saying that you can only be an asshole if you're 80 years old, but you have to own land.
That's not what I'm saying. But if
That is what
do
you said.
own land-
That's what he said.
That is
but
what
he
I
might not
vote
admit
if I
it, but
don't
that's what
own
he
land,
said.
Bradshaw?
I don't own land, and I'm only 31,
I mean,
and
what
I'm
if he
still an
fought in the
asshole.
war, like lost an arm, lost his land?
You know what? That's
Fucking-
not what I meant by that.
Think of that for a second.
But he gets a free pass.
Only if you own land.
What
Can
what
be
you saying is
cocksucker
he
when
gets a
you're 80
free
years old.
pass.
Yeah.
He could be an asshole if he's that old and he owns land and he gets a free
doesn't have
pass.
to own land. but
You
like-
said that
he had to own land.
No.
You
that's
did.
not-
Let's be quiet. Let Bradshaw explain himself.
Come on,
then.
dig yourself deeper, dude. Just throw the dirt on top of your
You know
head.
what?
Maybe
not
I'm
what I
just a
meant.
dick because I own land.
Fuck you.
We meant that Dean couldn't make it through
I
the
don't
podcast.
own land, but I'm still a dick.
Yeah, that's true.
Dean, yeah, he's not here.
No, he's not here.
The
at all.
moral
He's not here.
story,
I
Dean's
have
not
this
here.
mic to
You
myself
must
all
own
now.
land. Be 80 to be an asshole. That's it. Yeah, pretty much. Just a little summary.
That's awesome. Speaking of assholes, A-Rod retired.
Touche, yeah, indeed he did. Actually, I thought he retired like fucking like 2 years ago.
He's still pulling
No,
pussy.
he retired from dating J-Lo like 2 years ago.
Maybe. So.
Maybe that's what he retired from. He's still
and
pulling
Madonna.
pussy
Didn't he
left
date
and right.
Madonna, or didn't he have a thing with Madonna there for a little bit? Yeah.
Who didn't have a thing? I had one with her last week.
I'll just call him.
Yeah, I
and ask
did.
him.
Do that. Let's get him on the phone line
I
right now.
got her on speed dial.
Hey guys, this is A-Rod here, and this is probably the worst A-Rod impression you guys have ever heard.
It is bad.
You're the worst
It's
guy
bad.
I ever heard. Honestly.
I did not, in fact. I did not, in fact, have sexual. Yeah, I fucked the shit out of J-Lo.
I did not have sexual relations
We know
with that
he did
woman.
with her.
Shit out of Madonna too.
Did you have to take performance enhancers for that too, A-Rod? Oh.
Yes, I did.
For Madonna, definitely.
Wait, what? Did you need that to do Madonna?
Yeah.
What? You're so full of shit. Don't say that because she's here.
It is Madonna, dude.
I
You
would
know how many
fuck the
dudes have fucked
fuck out of
Madonna over the
Madonna.
years, though?
Who the fuck cares?
Madonna would probably give you the
I'm just
best
saying you need
gummy
it. She's not going to enjoy
that
it.
you've ever
You're
had.
just trying to
dude.
get your rocks off and leave with Madonna thinking you're a
Yeah,
chump.
you gotta get yours.
Like,
to get
you
out.
know.
That's what I'm saying. Let her give you the best gummy you've ever had, dude.
I mean, if you're already there, it doesn't really matter after that.
You
Probably
can't
got
leave with Madonna.
labia
thinking
lips like an
that guy.
octopus or something.
Them things are probably so flat
Wow, I can't
and
believe
just
Flappy.
hanging there.
Are
Yeah.
you guys really complaining
You're like,
about
I had
Madonna?
No, I absolutely would.
Yeah.
Builds
Absolutely.
a wall
I-
with his finger.
But
And
you
you know
know,
what? And honestly, like, if you have sex with
It's like
Madonna,
a car jack.
that opens up a huge new world. Of
no,
getting
honestly,
laid to other girls.
it probably does. It probably closes a lot of
No,
doors.
how many girls nowadays know who Madonna is?
They all know who Madonna
all know who she
is.
is.
Mm.
Yeah, very
They
much so.
they all know who she is.
Her name doesn't carry as much weight as it used
It
to.
absolutely
Literally,
doesn't.
Wait, who's Madonna?
It doesn't.
You fuck Madonna, and they're like, oh, that guy did Madonna. They're like,
So I guess
Okay,
basically
so-
for the record,
No.
my brother would
Let's
fuck
go
Madonna.
talk to
I
him.
guess,
No,
yeah.
the guy who fucked Madonna, did he get a shot afterwards?
What if
or-
Madonna didn't like dogs? Would you still fuck her, Bradshaw?
Hell no, he wouldn't.
No,
If she ran like a dog fighting ring, you would hate her guts.
I would.
You would not fuck Madonna.
I would not.
You gotta be nice to the puppies.
You gotta be.
I don't like dogs that much.
Fuck you, Hannah.
Yeah,
We
get
got
out
a
of here,
dog
Hannah.
killer in the room.
I don't know if you heard that, but no,
Maybe
get out
beat
of
her.
here.
We love you, Hannah, but still, fuck you.
You gotta be nice to the puppies.
Wow. Now you just pissed off the bartender.
Oh, you
These dogs
fucked
here
up.
finally like ran out of steam. I mean, they're laying down.
Hannah's been getting drinks all
Somebody
night.
It's
It
busted
just
getting
pissed
late,
her
though. They're
off.
like- the dogs are like, yeah, I was slowing down.
Somebody busted the dad voice on them, so they're all quiet now.
They did.
Wah, wah,
George is
wah.
under the table
George,
here.
yeah, George is definitely. Okay, let's be specific. George Clooney is a dog, and he is on the table.
And he's Michael's baby.
In real life, has George
looks passed
Clooney,
out more
the
than
real
Dean is.
George Clooney, had sex with Madonna?
Nah, he's classy.
He is classy.
Wow.
But like, maybe it's this never.
He's classy, but don't think his dick ain't been
But he
wet.
can do whatever he wants, so.
He's still a fucking guy.
He's
And
pretty,
he
pretty
has
sure he's
star
immortal.
Power. Like, why would he
Right.
fuck Madonna?
Dude, he's
Which
immortal.
girl would not fuck George Clooney, even as old as he is?
Yep.
My wife would break. You looking at her. You looked at her. She just
my
grabbed her
brother's
beer like,
girlfriend said, yes.
I will, but I'm gonna drink this drink.
That's just punk rock, though. I don't care.
Hey, she might say she's fucking George Clooney, but she goes home to you, right? That's what matters.
I mean, she runs into him on the street and it happens, you know.
Yeah, we all have
Makes for a
that.
cool story.
Would you
We all,
Fuck it.
we all have that.
Like,
You wouldn't.
I
You
caught
could-
my girl cheating on me, but with fucking George Clooney, like,
Everybody would make fun of you first off.
No, nobody would make fun of him if his girl was fucking George Clooney. You'd be like, dude, you're
I'd
awesome.
probably
Your
be in the
girl's
tabloids,
your
too.
girl's hot
They'd
enough.
probably make fun of you to be like, you fucked George Clooney and you went home to him?
Right? Why'd you go back to him? You could just stay with him. No.
And
Any?
now she's grinning. She's like, can I fuck George Clooney?
Can I? Am I that?
I mean, me and my girl have a pact about Taylor Swift,
I've
so.
been walking down the wrong streets my entire life.
No,
She
but
said
don't
she'd rather
don't act
not.
like you don't have some celebrity that you have some kind of pact with your man that says if by
We said
chance
George Clooney.
You said George Clooney, but she's like, nah, I'm not doing George. It's more like some other
Tatum?
More
Channing
like
Tatum.
Alec
You would
Baldwin.
not do Channing Tatum.
Why would I want to fuck somebody that flops their dick everywhere?
How about
he'd
the guy that
because he'd be
plays Captain
flopping it in
America?
you?
No.
She's thinking Alec Baldwin.
Throw her a mic.
You know, like someone like that.
Alec,
Sean
really,
Connery?
Alec
I mean,
Baldwin.
if you're gonna do it, someone.
She perked up
flashy.
though. He's like
Well, man.
I mean, who's the? I'm having a brain fart here, but who's
Jennifer
the guy
Aniston.
There you go. Oh, she got a little
Maybe
bug
even
eye
Mike
there.
Myers, you know.
My wife has a guy, a thing for
The Halloween
Yeah,
guy
like
with the
from
mask and
I'm
a
talking
knife.
about like
She got a weird fetish or
I'm
something.
thinking, I'm
Myers
talking like
there.
Austin Powers.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, there is that guy.
Yeah,
maybe you didn't think of
baby.
him.
Oh, years ago, man.
Oh
That
yeah.
was a terrible impression. But
That's groovy,
Really?
baby.
I hear they call you tripod.
I should have used a different example.
oh, well, okay, I get it.
I love gold.
That's the good one.
Popping a finger?
Really, Basil? This is Japanese twins. Come on, Basil.
We all know Austin Powers funny.
Wow.
Next subject.
You're really shutting that down, huh?
Hashtag
Shut
Corona
it down.
with lime.
Wow.
Done. She must have really have a thing for Michael Myers.
Yeah, we all know Austin Powers. It's funny.
I said hashtag Corona with lime.
Winona Ryder with ping pong balls.
Bum, 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 bum.
We're not telling that story.
This podcast. Maybe next time, but not this one.
Any podcast ever.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Since we like.
No, you didn't have to say goddamn name.
It's out, Bubba. It's out. It's out. You might as well tell it.
We can talk
Your
about
face
my
is
tape
redder
thing.
than your pink shirt.
Yes,
It is.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
No, we're not.
Now it has to come out. The fans want to know.
They want to know
We'll save that for
about the
another day.
lemons, the limes.
Another day.
Don't fuck our fans. We just got them.
You can't say fuck the fans. It's like
We just got them.
No, I'm gonna fuck every single one of the fans.
Every single one.
Girls taking it all in.
Just take them all.
getting more ass than the toilet seat.
Oh, that is-
More
Just give 'em
ass
some
than an
time, baby.
astronaut.
Give them some time.
I mean, we did talk about the Challenger, so
We did.
we had to kind of throw that in
Yeah,
there
but I
too.
made a pretty horrible joke.
A zing.
I mean, it made sense.
He loves all his fans, you know.
Maybe a little too
He
much.
didn't
Twice
mean
a
that
day?
shit.
Twice.
If they're
Greg,
lucky.
a new guy comes in from left field, and he's like, Zinger.
If they're lucky, they get it twice a day.
Wow.
Wow. I know,
Wow.
right? Jeez. Well, why are you so hit? The new guys hating on
Can
me.
Bradshaw even get
I
once?
don't hate, but I just, gotta
Zinging
put the jab
shit
in when
out
you
of
can.
me. Like,
Like, I thought this is what we
my
did.
ribs hurt at this point.
Just being a dick to be a dick.
Oh, you don't.
That's
don't-
what it is. Be a dick
It's
to be a
okay when
dick.
it's Dean's mom. When it's Bradshaw, there's a problem with it.
Actually, I can tell a joke fairly well.
I don't know.
You hey, if you
Your
can give
ass
it,
gets chapped.
if
so
you want to
easy
give it, you got to be able to
sometimes.
take it.
Bradshaw
No.
treats jokes like dicks. He takes them well.
That was pretty bad.
Let me get you a beer and Gatorade.
It was,
That one. Or a cigarette and Gatorade, not a beer.
What?
Don't worry.
I'm gonna fuck all of you up.
Okay. I'm
Not
afraid.
really- no,
Anyway.
obviously not really.
I'm just waiting for it.
Because he's
for you to-
huge.
you
by
gotta
the
buy
way.
me
get
dinner
up
first.
and
You
smack
gotta buy me
something
dinner
down
first,
and be
dude.
like, you know what? Fuck all you guys. Go to break.
Grabbing my shit and I'm going home. Fuck you guys.
Yep.
So how's it feel to have a nice mic? Are you liking
you
it?
got the nice
I mean, I
mic.
did at
You're on the
first.
hot spot, dude.
What I don't get is we
You're
give
on the hot seat
loudest
now. You got the nice
motherfucker
mic.
the
Now I'm getting slayed over here.
Who, him?
We give the loudest guy the mic. That makes sense. The good mic. That makes sense.
Am I the last guy?
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
She's just like,
By the way.
Definitely.
give her a mic. Let her in on this.
Hell, I can probably put it over here. They can probably still hear me better than
She whispers everything so far.
You're not.
She's soft spoken but carries a big stick.
There There you go. Teddy Roosevelt there, man.
Delicate flower, you know.
I bet she puts it on you bad. Stop!
That sounds like me, actually. A little bit.
Mostly stop. Like STAHP.
WWP.
And like get away and like oh my god, you know, a few little phrases.
The noise that I hate. Show him that.
But nobody heard
It sounded like Butthead.
No, I was thinking it sounded like the end of every porno. That's what I'm really going for there, you know.
porno.
That's the problem with today's generation. We learned everything from porno.
Yeah. It's like at the end the dude ruins it. You know,
Who?
nobody watches the end of the porn.
No, they
Like,
don't.
let's get real.
They
Nobody
don't.
watches the end. Like,
Are you gonna swallow it or not? Okay, we're done.
and there's just like guys moaning. You know, nobody watches that part.
That kills it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fast forward it to the end if she's gonna
Usually
finish
clicking
or not.
done. You know, on the old phone.
That's what it is. It's all phone now, man.
It's all
Thank
phone.
God, VHS tape sucked.
You had to rewind it. You had to rewind it back to that certain spot. You
And
almost
then if
had
your
it timed.
brother found it,
From Adam.
and then you...
No,
You
my
know how many I
grandma
stole
gave me
from
that
my
box
pops?
of porn that her old neighbor gave.
They were all VHS I stole from my pops.
And you always wanted to make sure you had it right back in the
Rewind
same
it back to
spot.
that spot where he
Yeah,
finished.
rewind, stop, rewind,
That's the fucked up
stop.
part. You're like, yeah, I finished right
That was
here.
the worst one.
I finished like 4 seconds later. I'm better than him.
Oh, damn. I never tried to think about that, but now...
Pretty sure it's how we had it too.
I can hold off better. I can hold off longer than him. That's what matters.
It's almost like asking, you ever think about if your mom ever kissed you goodnight after swallowing your dad?
What?
Bet you are now.
Who was that? Who was well, fuck, what was his name?
What comedian that said
A
that?
comedian, a
What'd he
big.
say?
It's probably Louis C.K. or
No,
something
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no,
Kramer
no.
from Seinfeld.
No. It was a, it
You
was a
here, let
black
me
guy.
ask you a question. You ever think about if your mom ever gave you a kiss goodnight after sucking your dad off?
That was the whole point of the joke. It was they were. Fuck. I feel really bad not remembering his name, but he was
Does that
saying
happen to you?
his whole point was.
I don't know. I never asked.
He was watching.
He said, you know what? Yeah, who the fuck asked?
and I am plagiarizing
She
the
did just
fuck
like
out of this.
I thought she might have just come clean one day.
Oh, we heard
you
it.
know?
It's never.
They
You
set
never.
you down.
I don't know if she did that either.
You
thought,
never
like,
come
You
clean.
thought they were gonna like
we
tell
have-
you
we have
like
the
you're adopted, but
parent
really
mode
like
last
that one time I kissed you and I just blew your dad. Like,
Yeah, that's
sorry
the whole
for
point.
that.
Hey, like, we
He
had
said
parent
he
mode
goes.
last
But you
night.
woke up, took a
plagiarizing
shower
the fuck
before
out of this.
school,
He
so
goes.
it's cool.
That sure
We're
was-
watching Yo MTV Raps, and he goes, "This isn't funny," so I change it. She goes, "You don't know nothing about comedy. I'm a professional comedian. The hell you know?
Dog.
Well, you come at me with your best your mama joke, and I'll come at you with my best your mama joke." He said, "Hold on, your mama is my grandma, and you're my mama, aren't you?" It's kind of fucked up. So he goes, "Your mama's so ugly." When she looks in the mirror does.
Oh, we talking about old stuff.
It's old. It's old.
Yeah,
Old. It's
hold on.
old. It's old. Give me this.
Yeah, I remember that.
She looks at him and
I
goes,
wasn't born.
"Your mama's so nasty. She sucked your
Oh,
daddy
I'm
dick,
sure.
and then came in here and kissed you goodnight."
Oh, damn.
Some fucked up shit right there, boy.
This was not MTV Raps. This was Yo Mama.
Why don't we
Yo,
just
yo,
beg
yo,
them?
yeah, it
Let's
was.
just beg them to bring back Yo Mama.
It was a good show.
Like, where's Wilmer Valderrama right now?
My wife watches
where'd
this
that guy
damn
go?
new show on. Oh, I
Fez.
can't stand it.
What did happen to Fez?
He hosts that show, and then like
I say
guess he
good day.
bailed.
Oh, got his money and run.
Pretty sure he started dating like Disney Channel stars that are grown up.
No, he hit them when they were 17 and then let them grow up and then get rid of them.
Wow.
Well, that's kind of gross.
All right, well, that's going to be the end of the podcast
Good night,
tonight.
That's the end of it.
Yep.
We're going to end it on that note.
Yes, we are. Appreciate everybody for listening. Hit us up on Facebook. It's Tony, Bradshaw, Tyler, and Greg. We can't get
left.
Dean to say goodbye, but here he did. So, everybody,
We can't.
have a good night. See ya.